In a new interview, lifestyle expert Joanna says it will be harder for her to watch her daughter Ella leave the nest than it was sending her son off to college. She says there's an emotional difference because she goes shopping and gets coffee with Ella, so she feels like she's losing a friend. Now, I always thought the hardest thing about being an empty nester is you have to talk to your husband all day. What do you think? Sonny, that's happening to you soon.
Yeah,
you have met plenty of time.
No, it happened to me. Gabriel went away to college, and he's 3 years older than Paloma, so I had her at home for 3 years, and I didn't feel like an empty nester. All my friends were so upset they were empty nesters. I was like partying, and I was going with pedicures and manicures with Paloma, and then she left. And all of a sudden, both of them were gone, and it felt like I was in a too big nest.
Oh.
And it felt really lonely and empty, and I think it's something that people don't prepare you for, and we don't talk about it, how you're gonna feel, because if your life is, as mine is, dedicated to my family and raising my children, I felt like a piece of my role, my identity was changing.
I had the reverse happen to me. My parents picked up and left back to Nicaragua. There was a communist revolution, and we had come here. And then in 1990, I was in the middle of my senior year.
They left you in your nest alone?
Well, no, they left me with the housekeeper.
Okay.
But which was very enjoyable for all of my friends. But they left me. They left me, and they went off to Nicaragua to try to, build their lives back up. There, and when I hear you talk about this empty nesting, I don't even think they called me, okay? I mean, like, I have such reason for trauma. I wish, I'm telling you, if I see my mother in heaven, I'm gonna take it up with her.
Wow, that's some story.
The Gaines have a lot of, they have like 5 kids. And so I think it's probably the layers of the relationship. When you have, like, with Sonny, she let Gabriel go, but that was her last one, too. So Paloma was not only her friend, but her last one. We'll see how this goes as she lets more go. But I have a friend who's going through this with the son who's leaving, and she's best friends, and she's in a summer of mourning trying to live up every minute with him because he was the best friend. So I think it's like less a gender thing and more the relationship you have with that child.
That's right.
Yeah, and having a completely empty nest. The only way I can relate to this is my dogs were away 2 weeks ago with my husband up north. And I'm telling you, every corner I turned, not hearing the pitter-patter of their paws, not hearing them bark at the mailman, I was like, the silence was deafening. I felt lonely. I found myself talking to myself because I talk to them so often. It's very hard. It's lonely.
It's very difficult. I talk to Manny.
Yeah, well, Manny is such a sweetheart.
He is. Well, we went to see Joy's, a reading of 2 of Joy's plays. And New ones. I loved it too, but he's been raving about it all night.
I'm so happy.
He loves
to hear that.
Well, he loves you, but he really loves your work.
Well, just in case anybody's interested, I'm going to plug my shows now.
Okay. You got a warning in advance.
Yeah, so my first ex-husband, you're all going to love that play, I'm telling you.
Really
everybody has a story about their first ex-husband. These women couldn't wait to tell me. And it'll be playing it, we're on the road now. We're going to the Bay Street Theater in Sag Harbor on Long Island, July 14th through the 19th. I'll be in some of those shows. And then August 2nd at the West Hampton Beach Performing Arts Center in West Hampton Beach. And Susan Lucci's in the show, Vianne Cox, Jackie Hoffman, and yours truly. Also, Boston is coming up in September.
Ooh. And aren't you going abroad as
They're going to London. I may go with them. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, you can get tickets at myfirstexhusband.com.
Can we come?
You can come. Everybody says you're going to London. I'll go with you.
Forget the convent. I want to go to London.